The annual ULI Fall Meeting was held in Los Angeles last week, and as part of that annual meeting, ULI teams up with PwC every year to put out an annual Emerging Trends in Real Estate report, which surveys some of the biggest players in the industry on some of the most pressing issues within commercial real estate. This report includes over 100 pages of information on topics like interest rates, ESG, housing affordability, remote work, and outlooks on each of the major commercial real estate product types. But one of the most insightful parts of this report that I like to zoom in on is the markets to watch section, which ranks 80 major metros based on their real estate prospects. And since these rankings are based on survey responses from leaders of some of the largest capital allocators in this industry, including firms like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Blackstone, Brookfield, and PGIM Real Estate, just to name a few, I tend to take these rankings pretty seriously, and in this video we'll break down the top 5 real estate markets for 2024 in the report, the factors that are very likely driving each of these picks, and why these were actually a little bit surprising to me given what's going on right now in many of these markets. So to start this list off, at number 5 in overall real estate prospects, down one spot from its place in the 2023 report, we have Austin, Texas. In this year's survey, Austin ranked number 1 in home building prospects, number 7 in retail buy recommendations, number 10 in office buy recommendations, and between June of 2022 and June of 2023, Austin also saw the 5th highest year-over-year job growth in the country, coming in at 4.4%. And going back a little bit further, job growth in Austin increased by 16% from February of 2020 through June of 2023, which was the biggest number posted by any major metro in the country during this period. And earlier this year, Austin also became the 10th largest city in the entire United States, surpassing San Jose, California. With mild winters, no state income tax, a significant number of career opportunities opening up in the city, and a housing market that's still more affordable than many major coastal markets like Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York, or Miami, Austin has a lot of things going for it right now that are driving demand for real estate. Now, coming in at number 4 on this list is also a city that's down one spot from the 2023 ranking, and this is Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta ranked 4th in this year's report in home building prospects, 12th in hotel buy recommendations, 14th in retail buy recommendations, and the Atlanta Metro saw over 54,000 jobs created from August of 2022 to August of 2023. Home prices in Atlanta were also the second lowest among the top 5 ranked markets in this report, coming in at just $380,000 as of September of this year, which was only 9% higher than the average US home value, and the Atlanta region added over 66,000 residents in the metro between April of 2022 and April of 2023, likely due in large part to that lower cost of living and the rise in remote work opportunities we've seen over the last few years. With a top state income tax rate of only 5.75%, a 4% state sales tax rate, and mild winters that are attracting people from higher cost, colder weather climates in the Northeast, Metro Atlanta is very likely to continue to see increases in demand for real estate throughout the entire market. Now, coming in at number 3 on this year's list is another metro that's down just one spot from the ranking in the 2023 report, and this is Dallas-Fort Worth. This year, the DFW Metro ranked 5th in overall home building prospects, 17th in hotel buy recommendations, 15th in multifamily buy recommendations, and 11th in retail buy recommendations in the report. And between 2021 and 2022, DFW saw the highest numerical population increase of any US metro, with over 170,000 new residents moving to the area. Over 255 businesses have either relocated to or expanded to the DFW Metro since the start of 2020, including major brand names like CBRE, Caterpillar, and AECom, just to name a few. And as of September of this year, home values in Dallas and Fort Worth were just $306,000 and $305,000 respectively, which is more than 12% lower than the national average. The DFW Metro offers residents no state income tax, very mild winters, and a lower cost of living than almost any other major US employment hub of its size, and all of these factors put together are very likely going to continue driving demand here for all types of real estate within this metro. Now, moving on to number 2 on this year's list is a city that jumped all the way up from number 9 in the 2023 ranking, and this is Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix was ranked 12th in home building prospects, 18th in hotel buy recommendations, 17th in retail buy recommendations, and 16th in multifamily buy recommendations. And between July of 2021 and July of 2022, the city of Phoenix saw the second highest numerical population increase of any city in the US, adding over 19,000 residents during this time. Phoenix is home to major employers including PetSmart, Banner Health, Sprouts Farmers Market, and Republic Services, and between 2019 and 2023, Metro Phoenix ranked 5th for job growth among all major metros across the entire country. And even though home values in Phoenix are slightly higher than the US average at $417,000 as of the end of September when compared to other West Coast cities with high concentrations of employment like San Diego, Los Angeles, San Francisco, or Seattle, Phoenix is a significantly cheaper option when it comes to the cost of housing. And because of this low cost of living, the very mild winters again, and the flat 2.5% income tax rate in the state of Arizona, Phoenix has become an extremely popular place to relocate, which has driven and will likely continue to drive demand for real estate within this market. Now, finally, coming in at number 1 on this list for the 3rd straight year in a row is Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville ranked 14th in multifamily buy recommendations, 13th in industrial buy recommendations, 6th in hotel buy recommendations, and 3rd in retail buy recommendations in the report. And between February of 2020 and June of 2023, the Nashville Metro has seen job growth of over 10%, which ranked 4th among the 52 largest metros across the entire US. The Milken Institute ranked Nashville as the nation's 4th best performing large city in 2023, and according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, Nashville saw job growth of 5.5% from January of 2022 to January of 2023, which was the 6th highest number among any US metro with over 1 million residents. Companies with a major office presence in Nashville include Oracle, Amazon, Meta, GM, and Chewy, and HP, Tesla, Apple, and Fidelity have each expanded their operational footprints in the region over the last few years. With average home values coming in at less than $430,000 as of the end of September, Nashville is still a very affordable option when compared to major East Coast employment markets like New York, Boston, Washington, D.C., or Miami, and this, combined with a significant amount of job growth and a 0% income tax rate in the state of Tennessee, will both very likely continue to drive demand for real estate within this city. Now, even though these are all very clear demand drivers in each of these metros, this year's ranking was a little bit surprising to me, in large part because of the supply side of the equation, with many of these markets seeing a significant influx of new deliveries that are starting to cause some issues with rent growth and absorption. According to CBRE's latest multifamily figures report, each of these cities saw negative annual rent growth in the 3rd quarter of this year, with Dallas and Fort Worth each at negative 0.5%, Nashville at negative 1.9%, Atlanta at negative 3.5%, Austin at negative 4.7%, and Phoenix at negative 4.8% through Q3 of this year. And according to CBRE's latest industrial figures report, 4 out of these 5 metros also ranked in the top 10 markets with the most industrial product that's currently under construction, with Austin adding 17 million square feet, Atlanta adding 29 million square feet, Phoenix adding 40 million square feet, and DFW adding 47 million square feet to their existing industrial inventory. And when it comes to the woes of the office market that we're hearing so much about lately, Austin currently leads the nation with over 5.3 million square feet of new office product currently under construction, representing almost 9% of their existing office inventory. And as far as net absorption figures within the other markets on this list are concerned, Phoenix posted almost 700,000 square feet of negative net absorption, Atlanta posted almost 500,000 square feet of negative net absorption, and DFW saw over 100,000 square feet of negative net absorption of office product in Q3. So with all of these markets making the top 5 on this list, despite these challenges, what I'm really taking away from these rankings is that the biggest investors in this industry are focusing most right now on long-term real estate fundamentals related to things like job growth, population growth, and tax incentives for both businesses and individuals that they see being some of the biggest drivers of performance over the next 7 to 10 years. And with the flurry of transaction activity that each of these markets saw in 2021 and 2022, these companies are also very likely looking to pick up some distressed assets in these markets that were financed with overly aggressive debt structures or a floating interest rate that has gotten out of control. Now, regardless of whether or not you agree with this ranking, I think it's always helpful to see where the biggest capital allocators in the industry are planning to put their money, and these are the markets these big name players say they'll be focused on most heading into 2024. And if you want to learn more about analyzing commercial real estate and how to underwrite opportunities that might come up in the new year, as always, make sure to check out our all-in-one membership training platform, Breaking the CRE Academy. A membership to the Academy will give you instant access to over 120 hours of video training on real estate financial modeling and analysis. You'll get access to hundreds of practice Excel interview exam questions, sample acquisition case studies, and you'll also get access to the Breaking a CRE Analyst Certification exam, which covers topics like real estate pro forma and development modeling, commercial real estate lease modeling, equity waterfall modeling, and many other real estate financial analysis concepts that will help you prove to employers that you have what it takes to tackle the responsibilities of an analyst or associate at a top real estate firm. And if you like this video and want to see more content on the channel on the current state of the market, make sure to hit the like button and let me know in the comments the metros that you're most bullish on heading into 2024 and why that's the case. As always, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you found this helpful. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to see more videos like this every single week, and I'll see you in the next video.